After the first two phases of Project 1, I've got the understanding of the rhetorical situation and the relationship between the rhetorical situation and the audience and the genre. The genre of the essay and the target audience cloud largely determine the rhetorical situation of the essay. The subjective or objective description, the personification, or the presentations used by the author. At the same time, the rhetorical situation of the article also uh, directly determines the genre of the article and the audience it attracts. For example, the tone of the of dialogue is often used in the later article and away used in first person, which enable readers to have a more response and feel the autumn emotions. For the first question in the phase, what I want to say is I tend to write in the subjective way with clean overall structure because it makes the reader feel more logic and position. I always try my best not to use the first person expressions because they are not alone in the paper. Then I'm not very good to use the personifications, exaggeration, and so on. That is probably because I'm not a native English speaker, but in my writing, metaphor is one of my favorite rhetorical device. What's more, I don't feel so good is that I didn't get the score and the comments of the final phase. And I got a low score in the first phase because I wrote the wrong article from. I cannot know how to improve correctly. Maybe we can discuss this point. For the second question, I think I should develop more objective description techniques and develop my advantage in subjective description and learn more rhetorical techniques. Though the study this article, I think the style and the rhetorical device of later and as is maybe more active to me than argumentative essay and the narrative essay. I like the way they talk to reader, which will keep the reader interested and will to finish the article. If you ask me what I think the most important in writing, I think the getting your reader to want to read your articles overrides. Even if your logics, the clean dialogue again, reasonable also unless useless, therefore in future writing, I will add more rhetorical and interesting content in the first paragraph and try to use figurative personification in the middle paragraph to make reader feel article more cleanly and vividly.